solving your China business pain points. My name is Christina Cola-Colucci. I'm the head of business advisory at Woodburn Accountants and Advisors. In today's episode, we are going to be looking at getting noticed, how to build strong brand awareness for your new China company. Companies entering the China market often dream of the sort of supercharged brand awareness that eclipses the competitors and becomes so ubiquitous that it enters everyday language. But brand awareness doesn't have to reach the status of Google to be successful. Local companies in China that have gone from nothing to household names have done so by identifying their ideal customer, offering them sustained engagement and value without appearing to sell, and then harnessing that loyalty by exceeding customers' expectations. So let's look at 3 key principles, which are not only cost-effective, but crucial to the sort of engagement every company in China should be chasing. The first one is creating a customer persona. Put some time and effort into the process of understanding exactly who your ideal customer is. By understanding your buyer persona, a company entering the Chinese market is then able to create a series of messages focusing on its unique offering and philosophy. As its understanding of the ideal customer base develops, so too does your message and brand. The key takeaway here is that whatever your service or product, if you don't connect with your ideal customers on an emotional level and speak their language by understanding their aspirations, it's unlikely you'll ever be able to persuade them to do anything, let alone part with their money for your products or your services. The second is promote content marketing. Now, put simply, to have a presence in the digital world, you need to have content. And the main aim of content marketing is to talk to your existing and potential customers from a position of trust so that you can get across the benefits of your brand without the turn off of a straight sales approach. Customers want to be engaged by each interaction, and they expect to take away some value from that engagement. But this is not easy as it sounds. So how can you achieve this? The answer is don't sell, but become a recognized expert. If you're regularly offering fresh and unique content, there's much more chance that visitors will share that content across the internet in the process of generating increased traffic and leads. One of the most effective content formats to increase visitors to your website is a blog, and to post that blog also on other social media platforms. Okay, this is going to be so much more valuable versus utilizing cold calling or trade shows or things like that. Although that always adds on as a plus and a bonus. Whatever marketing content format you choose, and it makes sense to add some variety to stand out from the crowd, the key lesson here is to promote it. Remember, building a brand is a process, not a one-off. So promote new quality content regularly and often, and it will help you build strong and sustainable brand awareness. In China, channels to use, for example, WeChat, Weibo, Little Red Book, to promote your content, your services, and your products, and make sure everything is in the Chinese language. The third is create brand advocates. Brand advocates are your most loyal, passionate, and engaged customers and your best marketeers. They are 10 times more effective than any weapon in your marketing arsenal. And smart marketeers are harnessing their advocates to turn them into powerful marketing forces. Brand advocacy is based exclusively on customers' experience of engaging and interacting with your brand. Successful brands will therefore go way beyond merely satisfying their customers, but will exceed customer expectation to deliver an experience that blows the customer away. So identify your advocates, your brand ambassadors, by asking the question, how likely are you to recommend my brand? Then sustain your efforts to energize them so that they follow through. Remember, building a brand is a process, so it pays to keep in mind that this is a strategic and ongoing effort. But the power of advocacy can't be overestimated. And one of the reasons it's so powerful is partly down to trust. The key takeaway that I want to make on this point is that with minimal spend, it's possible to react to a situation to create enhanced brand awareness. If you treat your brand building as an ongoing process, then this can happen. You have to stay on top of it for as long as you're in business. You have to understand, you have to engage, and you have to harness. Potential companies that are entering the Chinese market or are already in the Chinese market should appreciate that brands aren't built overnight, but that doesn't mean it's an impossible task. In fact, as the key actions demonstrate, the process of developing your brand by understanding your customer, engaging with them, harnessing their loyalty, it is well within your grasp. In fact, it can be done far more effectively at a lower cost than any other forms of marketing or advertising. The key is to build momentum, to build these brand advocates. You need to be consistent. Now, at Woodburn, we are not marketeers. We're not a marketing agency whatsoever, but we obviously use our own marketing tactics. And the key aspect is understanding what works and what doesn't work for your organization in China. If you've got any questions, if you've got doubts, if you just want to have a 15-minute free complimentary call, we're providing a link to my diary, and I'd be happy to have a chat with you. In the meantime, if you enjoyed today's video, please do like it and share it. Our mission is to help as many business owners and entrepreneurs and leaders to succeed in the Chinese market and avoid any obstacles that might be along their journey. And last but not least, if you would like to learn more about what we do at Woodburn Accountants and Advisors, head on over to our website, woodburnglobal.com, to learn. We look forward to seeing you again at our next episode. Take care and goodbye.